Hey folks, this is Ryan from ORS Snowshoes Direct here in Vermont. We're in our warehouse today. Sorry about the drab background, but we're all about snowshoes. We're going to talk about running and racing snowshoes right now. Here's a category that's not as big as some of the other categories, but more and more people are getting into it. It's great for runners to continue running through the winter, so you're not fighting those snow plows on those icy, slushy roads. You can get out onto a nice packed snow surface, out on a field, out on a golf course, something like that, a recreational trail, and run. And also there's racing as well. People are really into racing, and here's a shoe if you're into racing. This is the Louis Garneau Course. This is a really amazing piece of technical equipment right here. Super, super lightweight, super minimal. These are all about minimal. For running, you need a little extra stability than what you'd get from just a shoe, and you also need some traction, but that's about it. So you get just enough traction to to dig into that packed snow surface, and a binding that's basically just going to secure to your running shoe and let you race. The nice thing about the Louis Garneau Course, you've got the BOA. This is a really cool invention device you've seen probably on cycle footwear, snowboard boots, all sorts of different types of footwear. You turn this dial, it pulls these little cables into the mechanism and cinches that around your foot, customizes the fit on the fly. To release, you just pull up on the button and all the tension just comes out of it. It also has a BOA on the heel strap as well. So you can get a really comfortable custom fit on the fly with this design. And it saves weight. It's super, super lightweight. There it is right there, the Louis Garneau Course. This is a premium race snowshoe. Also in the premium category, we got the Rocket from Crescent. Here's a US-made snowshoe made of carbon fiber, super stiff, super light, aluminum crampons, including this nice toe crampon right there, so you get traction all the way till your foot comes off the ground. It has a simplified single pull binding. The material here versus their more standard single pull, a little more minimal to save some weight. Again, comfort isn't the #1 priority. This is still a comfortable binding, but you're talking about minimal. You want lightweight, and that's what this is. You put your foot in there, you pull this tab, tightens around your boot or your foot or your shoe, and then you've got your heel strap. There it is right there, the Crescent Moon Rocket carbon fiber racing snowshoe. Here's more of a running or fitness-oriented snowshoe from Crescent Moon called the Gold 12. Same type of crampon, aluminum crampon with that nice toe crampon there, but a little more comfy single pull binding and an aluminum frame. Works just like the other one. Great option there. US made in Colorado. Here's another US made snowshoe made right here in Vermont. Dion snowshoes, hand built. Really lightweight. This is called the 121, and Dion snowshoes are actually sold. You buy the frame, the binding, and the crampons separately, and you put it together. It works really easy. You just turn these little screws to assemble it, but this allows you to choose from a selection of crampons and bindings to suit your needs. So the 121 from Dion is a premium, very minimal and lightweight, very well made in Vermont racing snowshoe. Now we're going to get into Atlas, a bigger company, still making good stuff. The run and the race models have been in the lineup for many years. This year they have a new model called the Fitness, and here what we're trying to do is offer the person who wants to dabble in running, but still wants a little more versatile shoe for more recreational use. The big difference is that there's a pivot built into the binding to allow the tail to fall when you take a step. Now that's not the best for running. For running you want a real tight toe cord. In other words, when you take a step with a running snowshoe, you want the shoe to come with you off the ground rather than sort of drag a little bit. But for recreational use, if you're out walking in deeper snow, you're going to get snow flipping up on your back because of that fixed design. So this kind of gives you the best of both worlds. Otherwise, basic traction on there. So really still more for packed snow, but because of that extra feature, now they're trying to allow some more recreational use as well at a good price. So a good introductory race or fitness shoe for that person who's looking into it. Then finally we have the Run and the Race from Atlas. Similar in the frame, but the big difference are the bindings and the crampons. First of all, the binding. The way that they work is very similar, kind of like the single pull from some of the other models that we looked at earlier. This little guy, when the shoe is actually on, you pull that and it lets all the slack come out. Here we got basically nylon webbing straps, nothing too fancy. These can ice up over, on a really cold, wet day, and also there's a lot more friction when you are securing the binding. A lot more friction than what you will find on the race snowshoe, which has this really slick material, doesn't freeze up, and there's very, very low friction. The other big difference are the crampons. On the race, you've got titanium, which are super lightweight and strong. They're not going to dull or or break down over time, whereas aluminum can get kind of dull and soft, but certainly saves some money to put an aluminum crampon on there on the run. So the big difference: binding and crampons. The race is really your racing snowshoe. The run is more for your fitness advocate who just likes to run and save a little bit of money at the same time. So there you go. Lots to think about. Hopefully that'll help you decide between the many options. Hopefully I'll see you out there someday. Thanks for watching. My name is Ryan from ORS Snowshoes Direct.